Hi Aries, and welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing great. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm slowly getting my Rumble organized. So it's going to be Starseed tarot readings on Rumble. I may have a political channel too called Is This Relevant? I don't know if I'm going to have that and when it's going to go up. But the Starseed tarot readings is up. So you can see that, and I will be doing daily reads there. Hopefully I can do all zodiacs. That is my goal. And then with the Is This Relevant? I'm just talking about kind of like people who are in the news and why do we care? Is it even relevant? Should we even be thinking about it? Does it even really matter? Or is it a distraction, really, you know? So, okay, let's see what we're getting here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And then I do have the Patreon, which is for the karmics. That's for challenges, things that you're going through that are difficult. I use a little more racier cards, or cards that I can't really use on YouTube because YouTube's become so regulated. And so let's just see. What are we getting here, Spirit? Maybe I'm going to grab some sage. We can just sage out the space. Hopefully I can get it going. Yesterday I couldn't even get it going. So we're coming up on Halloween, and I don't know how many of you feel about Halloween, but I don't see Halloween as like this super fun night. I see it kind of as scary, like it's All Hallows Eve, it's when the demons come out at midnight, and then Samhain, the day after, is when we say, okay, the demons go back to the underworld. All right, Spirit, please show us here a message for Aries. What do they need to see or acknowledge? I would be fine to just sort of skip Halloween, but I know all the kids like it, and it's about the candy and stuff. But really, there's a lot of like dark energies on Halloween, which I'm not really into. I stay inside, I put salt at the door, and, you know, I just kind of burn a candle to, let's keep those energies away. All right, so Spirit, please show us what's going on for Aries today. If you want a private reading, they're on my website. The prices may go up only because of demand and my time. But let's see. What have we got here? Show us Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North Node. What is this daily? So you've got fire in one direction. The Judgment. So you have accelerating. Everything is like fast. It's happening all at once. There could be a lot of messages you're receiving. You are in this victory, you know, advertising, going public. Six of Wands. The hero's march to victory. So this is the energy. You are Emperor. So this is pretty interesting too. So yesterday I did a read, and I got your energy is coming up as Emperor, which is ownership, leadership, knowing who you are, in charge of yourself. There is a Judgment. So let's see, what is the Day of Judgment? Knight of Swords. Somebody could be coming in fast or swift, trying to get their point across. What's on your mind here, Aries? What's on the mind of Aries? Oh my goodness, okay. You are not really liking what it is the information. There is a High Priestess. There is something about guarding the secrets, protecting the secrets, being quiet, knowing. And then what do we have coming up? Magician, spinning, being resourceful, making magic happen. Changing things around. Okay, your energy is Six of Coin, balancing the scales, receiving a gift, being included. Okay, someone around. I felt like there was a 4. I felt like there was a blockage. Like somebody is blocking off, or 4 of Pentacles. Blocking, refusing to share. You know, you could call it selfishness. What have we got here? What is Aries hoping for? Ooh, your fear is 3 of Swords with the moon. Heartbreak, pain, information that you don't like. You know, feeling like you're internalizing pain. Wow, 4 of Cups. So there is something where you're refusing, rejecting, or someone else is refusing and rejecting, even though you're balancing the scales out. So there's a Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person could be coming forward. It is a feminine energy. Wow, 8 of Swords. Somebody's very worried, upset. 10 of Pentacles, established situations. What is 9 of Swords about here for Aries? What do they have that there for? 8 of Cups, leaving something behind, walking away. Okay, on your mind, 7 of Cups, confusion, complex feelings, a variety of emotions, not really knowing where you stand, and then 5 of Wands, feeling like there's competitiveness. What is the Magician? Okay, something is stuck on hold, or you're having to look at it from a different perspective. Surrendering. Why is there somebody 4 of Pentacles? 10 of Wands. Somebody has to take on all the burdens. So they want to protect, share, be cautious. And what is this outcome with the Queen of Swords? 7 of Swords. Okay, so there could have been, you're calling someone out or they're calling you out. It is about lies or deception. You're in an energy of recovering, healing, having hope restored. Okay. Why is someone 4 of Coins, 10 of Wands? There's an Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Somebody's blocking off or protecting, holding on to, but also taking on 10 of Wands, all the responsibility. Why are you Magician? Why are you arranging? There's a Page of Cups, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming forward. Good news. What is this Page of Cups? 6 of Air. Okay, so something is about getting easier, smoother, moving on out of conflict. Why is there this energy of departures or leaving, and Knight of Fire, getting up and going? Okay. So I'm surprised the Devil's not here, because it's something where somebody is blocking off or telling you like you can't, but you do. So let's see what that's about. It's like somebody is telling you that you can't do something, but you... 4 of Cups again. It's like, I refuse, I don't care, I'm not taking what you're offering. There's a refusal with the Queen of the Swords. Okay, so somebody is very honest and straightforward. It could be somebody very bitter, critical. All right, let's see. What are we getting here for Aries? Let's go out this again. Spirit, please show us a clear and precise message for Aries today. What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? An Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. 3 of Coins, something predictable. There is this person, and then there is in the challenge something about exclusive teams or groups, or responsible. 2 of Rods, feeling like you have to do something at the last minute. And Page of Cups, friendliness, somebody reaching out with their feelings. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody could be getting angry. The Knight of Swords keeps popping up. Losing their patience, or the intention is to Rush in, cause drama, and rush out again. 10 of Wands. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. What's coming up into the future? Chariot card. Traveling, going forward. The Chariot represents the mindset of I'll overcome anything in my path. There's an energy of discovery, personal discovery, showing or lighting the way, exposing. You're exposing. Oh, wow. And this person's 4 of coin again. So they're like blocking off, holding on to, but blocking off. What is your hope from this situation? Okay. You want a pentacle, so you feel like there's something that you should get out of this through your discovery. And then we have the Justice card. So we have fair, balanced, legal, correction, major arcana for things being corrected or made right. Oh my God, 4 of Cups. It's like somebody's saying, I don't want it, I don't care, that's not for me. Refusal, rejection, emotional rejection. But there's also a substantive rejection, like an actual real rejection, like I'm not giving it. And then 9 of Swords, there's something bothersome about that. There could be somebody with that 7 of Swords who's playing games. There was a 7 of Swords in the previous spread. So there's something about games. Why is somebody blocking off so much? They're 4 of Swords. Okay, so they are cutting off communication, blockages. And there's a devil there with the 5 of Wands. Okay, so I had a feeling there was something about extremes or control or negativity around why somebody is blocking off. Now, your energy did have that 6 of coin before and in High Priestess. Something secretive, something quiet. Why is it 4 of Cups, though? Okay, there's a King of Water, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio man. This person is emotional. Why is there a devil with competition? The Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This person brings in conflict. Okay, 8 of Cups on your mind. You want to walk away from this. You're leaving it behind. It no longer serves your highest happiness. 8 of Rods, messages coming in all at once. Why are you exposing the truth with the Hermit? You're in an agreement here, 2 of Cups. You feel the same way as someone else. You share a feeling, a bond, an understanding. Why do you come into the Chariot? You're defending, or somebody is defending their position, but somebody's fighting up against. Why is it 9 of Swords, though? Why is that there? Page of Pentacles. Okay, an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There is someone who is offering the pentacle. Okay, somebody resents what someone else is doing here. They're very bitter or resentful. Maybe towards you. Maybe they're blaming you. You're having to understand. Why is there defending? Why is there a defensiveness? Because there's a choice, a 2 of Pentacles. And 6 of Air is popping up here. So there's something about moving on from conflict, moving away, avoiding conflict, maybe not wanting to be blamed. We have a Water Queen, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and 2 of Swords. This person is mentally conflicted about a situation. They may feel stuck in a situation. Okay, there could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius around this energy. Your energy is in agreement. Like, I'm going to expose or light the way or show what I've found. Kind of like a personal revelation. The challenge being a 3 of Pentacles is like somebody has an exclusive deal or an exclusive contract, or there's something about exclusive to a small group or something like that. All right, so let's do this again, and then yeah, so my Rumble channel will have the Starseed Tarot readings, and you can go there and see my videos if you want, and I'll do what I can there. And then I also have the Patreon where I do those karmic reads, because you know, these are general energy readings for the collective, but sometimes if I ask Spirit to focus on the challenges, I get a totally different reading. I mean, it just comes out differently. All right, Spirit, please show us what's coming in around Aries. What do they need to see or acknowledge? There's an Air King, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or information being told to you. Oh my God, this Eight of Rods. I don't know why. Eight of Rods is not my favorite card. It's supposed to be something is no longer stuck. It's accelerating and going quickly. But it's in the frostier energy. So it's like there's an Empress. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what somebody is doing is root of the issue, Four of Pentacles. They don't want to give, they don't want to share, they want to protect, they want to block out of fear, or they don't want to lose, you know, and it could be saving money as well. There is some bitter resentment though here, Five of Swords. There is some bitterness and some resentment where somebody feels like this should be corrected. On your mind is Eight of Cups. Like, I want no part of this. I'm moving on. We don't agree. There's something here where you tried. Nine of Rods is here. You put in your best effort. What comes into the Ace of Cups? Okay. Strong, powerful emotions. So you're being guided by how you feel. Like you're listening to your own feelings. You are Queen of Wands. You're capable. You're ready. You're willing. You're able. You're gonna go after it. But here we have the Knight of Swords again. This is the energy of swift motion of either conflict or information. With behind it we have tolerance, tempered. It could be Sagittarius, but it's having to understand the emotions behind this urgency or sense of urgency or sense of swiftness. Or somebody is irrational, trying to get their point across. Again, you want the pentacle. So you feel like there's something that you value. It could be financial. Okay, Two of Swords, not understanding or not having the info you need. What's the outcome? The Wheel of Fortune turns on this situation. And what happens as a result? You get the truth. Coming from the past, Six of Cups, you get the truth, new information, clarity. It is new. So it's obviously information you didn't have before. With the Devil around Five of Coin, why something is kept out in the cold, why something is taken away or not given due to these extremes or this really, really toxic situation. The Devil usually is pretty extreme. It can be toxic, negative. Ten of Wands, somebody's under a lot of pressure. They're doing it all on their own. What's behind that? Three of Cups, socially. They're under social pressure. Why is there Knight of Swords? They're under social pressure. Oh my gosh. Nine of Cups. Celebration parties, possibly weddings. We have a Knight of Coins. Somebody moving slow, taking their time. Why do you get the truth here, Aries? The Moon. So it was hidden in the dark. Ooh. With the Four of Water. Something refused or rejected. So there could have been something. Okay, so something could have been rejected and you don't know. I don't know why somebody would keep it a secret with the Moon. You know, keep it in the mystery. We do have a Water King here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That could be a person who's very emotional, very sensitive, like highly, highly sensitive. Someone who would really take their time to consider people's feelings in a situation. You get the truth about why this Four of Cups is here, why there's a refusal or a rejection. And there is a 6 of coins, so the scales are going to balance. You're going to receive that pentacle so that the scales balance out, and you're no longer feeling like something was taken away or not given to you. It will be balanced and you will receive that. There is a competitive energy behind it, though. 5 of Wands is competitive conflict. 2 of Rods, feeling like it's all of, suddenly needing to go in a new direction, with 2 of Pentacles to make a real choice, and then the Justice, something that would bring in fairness. So what do we have as 4 of Cups? Wow, 3 of Swords. There's heartbreak around a situation. There is Emperor energy, someone in charge, with the Tower. So there is maybe a masculine, someone who's in some kind of power. And then we have an Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It could be a Virgo because we have discovery or shining the lamp, which was in your energy before. And then we have the exposure of something, and then 9 of Swords, worry, fear, losing sleep at night, paranoid, with the world, a great accomplishment. There's an Earth Queen, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a 5 of Cups. Somebody's disappointed. They feel like they're going through a loss. There's a refusal. Somebody's definitely maybe even holding a grudge with that 4 of coin. This 4 of coin is like the whole issue. It's not being given. It's protected. And 4 of Cups. Someone is like, I'm not interested. I don't care. 4 of coin is also risk avoidant. Like, I don't want to risk. I don't want to have a real risk. But with the 5 of coin and devil, there's something here that is extremely controlled or extremely prevented, like not given to someone. However, good news is the Wheel of Fortune does change on that situation. So we have divine intervention with the Judgment. Divine intervention is coming from God, basically, the angels. Your role in this, Aries, is to be ready, physically prepared, mentally, you're ready, and you're also able. So why are you 8 of Cups? You feel like wanting to leave. 8 of Pentacles, maybe some kind of job. You find out the truth. Ace of Swords is here about this conflict. 5 of Wands, okay. So there is some kind of hidden competition. The sun shines on it. That's good. The highest form of enlightenment. You find out everything with that type of an energy. All right, show us here. There is an Earth Queen here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Whoever this person is, there's a lot of resentment around coming from this person, maybe even hate, like hater. We have an Emperor, we have someone in charge. And what is this Knight of Swords? Okay, the world, long distance energy, expansion, or the world is great accomplishments. 2 of Swords, not knowing the information, but here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something will be changing in that scenario. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Maybe they're doing something all on their own. Knight of Cups, they come to you with how they feel. Okay, and what is the outcome? The 9 of Cups. Okay, so you'll be happy. It took a long time to get to this. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to show. Like, hey, you be ready, be prepared. Okay, it's an Ace of Rods. It's exciting, it's new, it's inspiring, and here you go, the Star card of hope, healing, and recovery, releasing. There is a Chariot. Someone's determined to come forward, and they are in agreement with you. They do feel the same way as you feel. And 6 of Air, staying out of conflict. I don't know how somebody is so risk avoidant. Like, I don't want to risk. I don't want to do this. But there's a lot of conflict around a situation. Now, maybe it's related to money, financial, where someone is extremely prudent with their finances. They don't want to risk, any amount of money, like, because they see something as a loss, you know, or not enough to gain. But you're overcoming that. You're the one who's saying, I'm ready, willing, and able. Okay, so show us here, Spirit, for Aries. What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? What do they need to... The unconditional love and support of the dog. Wow. Some of you might be getting a dog, and that is what this is about. It's like someone doesn't care. You want the dog. I don't know. But we have the ultimate deepest wish of the wishing well. Okay. Why is it you want to leave? Okay, time is a factor. People talking is a factor. And what else? The proposal. Okay, so something is being proposed. You know, this is what it is. This is what we're proposing. Oh, wow. Okay. When someone proposes something to you that seems like extremely in one way or another, like too many rules, too many regulations, the discipline of the whip, that is like, I'm going to give you what you want, but the rules are very, very strict. Okay, this is just a part of life, the tree of life. The man offering this rose is actually very honest and humble, so that's a good thing. Whoever this person is, they're offering you something, but it's like you can't break these rules or something like that. Something is looked into, you know, scrutinized with the magnifying glass. And then we have here the soulmate, the couple, the partnership. What have we got there? The death. Okay, so something closes out a cycle. There is travel. There is the travel card and death. So I'm not quite sure. There is a solution underneath that. This is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.